All right. So one of the most important things in and field service management software is keeping your customers in loop, communicating with them that hey, you are going to come on this date to work on their problems, or hey, you are on your way to their house. How do you automate this text messaging process so your technicians don't have to manually send messages like hey, I'm on my way, or sorry, I'm running late? There needs to be some way of automating it. Now it is possible inside FieldCam, where on one side customers want to stay on in the loop and you want to automate your business process, so it's standardized. How do you do that? So this is possible through FieldCam workflows, and what you do is you go into the settings and there is something called as workflow builder. Now, to explain the concept of workflow builder, I will make a quick drawing which will make it easier for you to understand it. So think of it like this, okay, that when do you send a notification? So for example, your technician is on the way. So on the way is the trigger. So to trigger a notification, you need something, as I said, a trigger. So this can be also like job scheduled. So job scheduled is a trigger. Now one job can have multiple visits. So visit 1, visit 2. Now these are like multiple visits for the same job. Now there can be triggers also at the visit level. So status of a visit change, for example, if visit 1 changes to this or visit 1 changes to that, then you send this notification. Now the middle part, as I said, the changes to is the condition. So condition is mainly what happens when XYZ thing happen. So let's say there's a trigger, then there's a condition. So when a visit status changes to in transit or on my way, then take this action. Now action is the third part of the equation, and that action can be, let's say, email, phone, to do, text, etc. These are the actions which are there. So to automate any part of your communication process, you need a trigger, you need a condition, and you need an action. This is possible inside FieldCam's workflow builder. So when you create a new workflow, you can say, okay, when this happens, so when what happens. So let's say when a new job is created, then let's say you can say schedule. So wait for let's say visit start date, like 3 days before the visit has started, you will do a action which is send this notification to the customer that hey, you can type your message up that your job has been scheduled for XYZ date, and this is just a 3-day prior notification. In case you want to cancel it, reply to this text message. So now if you see, there is a trigger, there is a condition, and there is an action. And then also in FieldCam you are able to make the conditions smarter. So if you are like, hey, when a new job is created, check if the job priority, it's a high priority, low priority, or medium priority, and based on that you can triage different kind of notifications. Now we can understand that building this kind of workflows can be a bit overwhelming when you're just starting out using a software like this. So we have made some templates that you can pre-configure. So let's say you want to just reduce your no-show preventions, reduce your no-show. So what you will do is you will activate this workflow when a new job is scheduled, then send an email to the customer, then before 3 days send this reminder, then before 1 day send this text message, and 4 hours final reminder. So this is mainly a notification system for keeping your customers in loop about the upcoming job, so they are at their home when you are arriving. You can do the same for different things. For example, estimate automation. Like for example, if you have sent an invoice or an estimate and you want to make sure that customer looks into it, then when a new invoice is created, then send an email with the payment link. Wait before 3 days, check if the payment is received. If yes, then thank you. If no, then before 3 days, like 3 days before it's due, then send this notification. So you are able to make these workflows based on the three things we learned: trigger, condition, action. Trigger, condition, action. So you identify, okay, what is your first thing, then what are you supposed to wait for, or how it's going to be affected, and then what's the action. Then okay, if not that, then what. So you keep analyzing your processes and you make workflows like this. And in FieldCam we are trying to automate your internal operations like this as well. For example, inventory ordering, or like parts management, etc. So the process that you do on a daily basis, which is repetitive, you can make a workflow like this based on trigger, condition, action, and you have just automated a bunch of your internal process and saved a lot of time. Thank you.